Hey everybody, welcome back. We lost our last run. Womp womp. But we lost on the Advanced Dragon, which in many ways is kind of like winning. But just not a gold medal. It's like winning a bronze medal. That's okay. Robot's right hand, the Rattler. Rattler's pretty good. It's a shotgun that shoots snakes, and then, oh, we get a small chance to get ammo back from enemies we kill, I think. Okay, immediately almost took damage. It does shoot a big old laser out of it. I think this is our dream boss killer. So let's not use the ammo for that right off the bat. Robot's right hand. I mean, you might think like, oh, it sort of sucks to get the same weapon twice, doesn't it? But let's be honest. As the paradox, like almost all of the guns. Thank you. Almost all of the guns that you can start with in this position are infinite ammo pistols. It's like that, and then the trail, which people seem to like not really be that hot on watching to begin with. So I think that we'll consider this an acceptable start. So the start of a Gungeon run, paradox or not paradox, it's always it's an incredible garden of possibilities. Who knows what might happen? Will we get enough casings to feel comfortable buying a key and going to the Oubliette? Will we continue or break our streak when it comes to not being able to flawless any of the first bosses, despite, you know, in a lot of these situations being pretty powerful? Will we make it to the rat floor? Where do we go after we die? That's not, you might not be wondering about that one specifically. I just thought I'd throw it in to bring some humor to the bit. I know where you go after you die in Gungeon. You go back to the breach, you pick the paradox, you spend 5 hegemony credits, you give them the what for yet again. Now, ammo synthesizer, I'll go ahead and tell you, it's fine. It's the dudes. It's fine, but I definitely do not think it is good enough to feel like content using your main weapon right off the get-go. You know, for room clearing purposes. Especially, you know, Robot's right hand is probably, it's one of the best infinite ammo guns you could ask for. It would be a shame not to use it. Dude, the Rattler, extremely solid. With 51 bullets, that's what it accomplished. We also got a golden casing, which is disgustingly good. Obviously, we did get a flawless. We also got the silencer. The silencer is fine. I think it will be in contention with Robot's right hand for, you know, worse DPS. But if it's better than Robot's right hand at DPS, then we will use it. Otherwise, you know, there's really no reason to use this unless we get some kind of synergy for it later. But I think for now, I don't know, it might not be better, but it's not markedly worse. Is that ammo dropped from the synthesizer, or is it from just clearing the room? I think it's just from clearing the room. I thought ammo synthesizer gave us ammo without a tell. I thought you just looked and you're like, oh, we got some ammo for whatever gun we had equipped when we killed an enemy. Wow, embarrassing damage, but I'm just gonna say, not that it matters too much. Don't even get me started on that too much rant again, brother. I'll tell you, a number of posts think I don't know how to speak English just because I don't sound like the doctors on Grey's Anatomy. Don't even. And we don't even have it that bad, you know. In Canada, we sound like Americans, but we get mocked because we say A. Which, you know, you can find it humorous if you want, that's fine. But A is just a good word. A is a good indicator. Yo, that's a solid get. A is just a good indicator that you're done talking. It's like a 10-4, you know? It's the other person's turn to talk. Oh, Canada. I was watching BuzzFeed Unsolved on Amazon Prime. Highly recommended, top right, by the way. They covered a murder in Canada. They went almost the whole episode without making like a Canadian accent joke. Oh, they remembered it was in Canada. Oh, let's go down to the donut shop, bud. Hey, how about we do a murder today? What do you say, bud? Meanwhile, when I make jokes at Americans' expense, Chad freaks out. Hey, we're not all like that, NL. We don't talk like that. Anyway, I'm not trying to go down this road necessarily. I'm just saying, if we're going to lighten up, you lighten up. Oh, you're from Canada, eh? Oh, Tim Hortons. How's it going, eh? Put another shrimp on the Barbie. That last one isn't even us. That's Australia, okay? Get your incorrect national assumptions right. If you're gonna be doing stuff like that, at least lambaste us over the right stuff. I'll always, I tell you, I give you the keys to the kingdom. If you actually, dude, I'm opening it. Still got gun forcing potential. If you actually want to make Canadians mad, you don't give them the, hey, oh, I'm not your bud, guy. Hey, a South Park quote. Here's what you do. You say, hey, you didn't beat us in the War of 1812. It was a tie. And also, Canada didn't even exist. It was still England. That will get you. You only use that in nuclear situations, but it'll get you in a lot of trouble. But it is also technically true. I can't deny that. But tied up in the Canadian versus American identity is the fact that Canadians believe they handed Americans their first loss in a war ever. It's not true. America handed America its first loss in a war ever. Take crossbow ammo. We might as well go to our... well, actually, that's not true. England handed them their first loss, I suppose. Well, it was a tie. But anyway, so we'll go to the shop. Hold on. What you got? Enraging photo. It's a passive, but it's a passive I don't consider good enough to go with. Not good enough to spend casings on, least of which in advance... Excuse me? Of having to buy casings to go to the rap floor? How are we missing you? How are we missing you, though? We shouldn't be taking crossbow ammo. Apparently it's garbage. Anyway. Too much is a real thing. Leave Canada alone. I will say, though, when the World Junior Hockey Championships were in Canada, or were in Vancouver, I should say, earlier this year, you know, we had a lot of Canadians from different regions of the country. I've never wanted to make fun of a Canadian accent more. Because some of them are, I just want you to know, they're funny even to Canadians. The traditional, like, Letterkenny Canadian accent, I'll take off your hoser. Can't park my Dodge Neon at the Tim Hortons, you know? Too many motorcycles parked out front. I don't know what that is. Tim Hortons in Canada, you know, is not a good place to eat if you got options. It's a convenient place to get a coffee for sure. I wouldn't disagree with you on that one. But always motorcycles parked out in front of them. And it's like in my hometown, 100%. Just a staggering amount of motorcycles. And then people will get out and like look at each other's motorcycle. Yo, cool motorcycle, dude. I imagine they say to each other. They're too cool to invite me to talk to them. I don't own a motorcycle. But even in Vancouver, you know, the downtown Tim Hortons, you don't see motorcycles out in front of them because there's no parking. You gotta find your own parking if you want to go to the Tim Hortons. But a suburban Tim Hortons, 100% guarantee you're gonna see motorcycles parked in front of it. It's a way of life. If you got a car group on Facebook, and you and your boys get together, compare work you've done on each other's cars, how many mufflers you removed, so you can Wake up the whole neighborhood driving around at 2 in the morning. I get you. You always do it in front of a Tim Hortons. It's bizarre, but it's one of the facts of life. I don't know. If you have a car group in the United States of America, maybe you're in like Nissan Owners of Cleveland. I don't know where you meet. You're gonna have to disband the group because you ain't got any Tim Hortonses. Oh, you can meet in front of Dunkin' Donuts right now. It's not the same. There's a difference, okay? I don't think the secret room is there. You'll forgive me for going on all these little conversational dalliances here. Been a long day of recording, long day of streaming. Still got a little bit more to go, so we're going away soon. And, dude, I recorded a lot of Gungeon today. How many different ways can you phrase? Well, it really doesn't matter if we get a flawless against the Blobby Lord, because our HP is fine and we're not going to go to the bonus floor anyway. We should, at some point, go to the bonus floor. And that's why I did in that 10-floor Gungeon run. But we should go at some point again. Unlike the secret floors in Isaac, there's actually a good reason to go to the secret floor in Gungeon, and that's to get even stronger. Which is actually necessary for some of the... I mean, like the advanced Dragon, he's been a pain in the butt. Even when we defeated the rat relatively easily, with better guns and a better setup, we died against the advanced Dragon. Alright, I will laser you. I gotta say, for being a brown chest item, Bomb has been absolutely adequate. It's not great. That's fair. Well, we're not going to the secret floor this time. It's not great. I didn't say great. That's why I said adequate. Say what you mean what you say. Charges quickly. It's almost like a room clearing spacebar item. I'll tell you. Combine the bomb, the rattler. We got a really decent chance of flawlessing the next boss. And that pretty much means we got a decent chance of beating the rat. That's the way I see it right now. Good shot. Yo, the chamber gun. So, what is it on the sewer? It shoots out big skulls. Interesting. Probably should have taken rattler ammo, huh? Hold on. 124 casings. We could definitely buy a key. And we have a green chest. Green chest. Dude, I love an amulet. At this point in my adult life, I love an amulet. We were checking for secret rooms in relatively likely positions along the way. Didn't find it. That's okay. Then, we will go to the gun muncher. Or as they call it in French Canada, le manger du le gun. Look it up. And, you know what? Sure, I'll take a chance on this, because the crossbow, I gotta tell you, No, sorry, I was hydrating. And the silencer, it's not that they're horrible, it's just I'm willing to try a 2-for-1 deal. And, well, at least we got a synergy, which I will look up as we go down to the next floor. Should have gotten our heart back. Oh well. So, bow, Gungeon. And then, if the player has bomb, charge time is halved. The bow has a chance to fire an extra arrow similar to the shadow bullet's effect. I mean, charge time halved. I get that it's a Zelda reference. Charge time halved technically means DPS doubled. But, I mean, you can see from this room. I'm going to give it one more room just because, like, I don't think it was necessarily, like, a fair performance. You can see from this room that, in all likelihood, this is probably not the room clearer or boss killer for us. And to be honest with you, I would rather have the silencer. So I will say that's a knock on the gun muncher. I would definitely rather be using Robot's right hand, so that's like it's a big knock on the gun muncher. But it is what it is. Maybe it was like a 50% chance to shoot extra bullets. Anyway, take the Rattler. Now I was just gonna say, the chamber gun gives me a pretty good shotgun down here. And this is, I hate losing the armor there, but it's a pretty good incentive to flawless this floor if we weren't already invested in the HP. A 500 ammo, you know, shotgun with minimal spread, decent damage, nothing wrong with that. You know, we learned, you know, the chamber gun on the rat floor, I thought it was good, but after using it a couple runs ago, I think it might just be okay. I'm not saying I'd rather have the shotgun, that's a little ridiculous. I think we're totally ready. This is only the second floor, so we can definitely afford to use our blanks. And oh my god, sweet, merciful David. My bomb has been extinguished. This is the Gore gun. Very reasonable challenge. It wasn't the poison that extinguished my bomb. It's because we're fighting on water right now. No! With 3 blanks remaining. I was gonna say, that's the only way the Gore gun can hit you, is when it fires the shots directly at you instead of like tangentially around you. But I just, you know, brain was moving a little too slow. That is painful because we also lose the chamber gun effect. Should have been lights out, should have been easy. What the? I don't want to talk about this. Little brother spam in chat, please. Gunderfury. Let's look this up. Gunderfury. Gunderfury is a gun that gains experience, levels up with kills. Experience persists across runs. Now that's interesting. It levels up on the spot. Okay, below level 20 it's a shotgun. At level 20, it functions like an automatic weapon. Well, I mean, we're early. If there was ever a time to get this, let's get it early. It's level, oh, we see it, it's level 13. So it's actually pretty close to leveling up. Or getting its next form. Gun muncher. Well, I've got a bow. I definitely don't feel bad about popping in there. That, I believe, is the Chloranthy ring. And, I mean, we're probably going to have to buy keys, but I love the Chloranthy ring. Just to have a better dodge roll, totally fine. Okay, we also, it's been a long time since we've seen this lady, but we have a synergy chest opportunity, which, to be honest with you, even if we don't buy the Chloranthy ring, which it's now clear to me we won't, but we almost certainly will not be able to afford that anyway. Secret room would help out a great deal, but I think the odds are low. We might not even be able to open another chest. Level 14. Alright. Let's save the surprise. We know when it is going to hit level 20, because it's going to... Oh, thank you for the key. Top right room, by the way. It's gonna change forms, so. Oh, let's go, and it's ammo. Well, we're gonna use a key to open this. Helix bullets. I know we had this before and I looked it up, but let's look it up again. Helix bullets. Each bullet doubles bullets, but you only do 2/3 damage, and they fire in a helical pattern. I mean, that seems fine, honestly. Please. Well, we might as well go with say hello, but let's see. We got a bow. Honestly, I don't think I can give you anything. The bow is horrible, but without having another gun, there's not much fodder there. Still one more. This is probably where you drop off the armor. And then you're going to ask for like 50. You know, I was way off. Samsonite. So we got drill next level. That's fine. We'll stick with the level 14 Gunderfury. Dude, I got a level 14 Gunderfury. I can't lose my account. Ooh, at the side, my ramp I lied. Ooh, gonna let it all hang fine. Black powder mine, you make the rockin' Gungeon go. Sorry. Again, can't stress enough. You go a little stir crazy when you're recording all day. Show yourself. Charlatan! How are you not dead? Level 14, dude. Okay, the fact that it stores this level between runs definitely means like I'm not that bummed that it seems to take a long time to level up. But you know, like in my heart of hearts, I'm like, can you hurry it up a little bit? Like I kind of need the help right now. It's a cool idea for a gun. I don't know if there's any items in other roguelites that have persistence like that. Like a card in Slay the Spire that when you upgrade it, it stays upgraded forever. You'd pop into a run with like a Searing Blow plus 50. So the thing is, like, you know, obviously from a balance standpoint, it's tough to balance an item like that. Seems like they're doing a pretty good job because this Gunderfury basically sucks right now and I don't want to use it, but it's worth using it for the future. I hope. But here's the other thing, is that who cares about balance when it comes to balancing your ability to kill enemies, as long as if it's imbalanced in a fun way. Yeah, maybe like at level 60, this will become way too easy. What happened to my mans? But it's gonna take us a long time to get there. And if when we get it, we go, dude, remember that time I had a terrible run? I threw a win away leveling this up? Is back now. I'm not too worried about our HP, honestly, because, like, it's really, like I said, at some point, if we feel like we're in a very dangerous, deleterious position, can always just swap to an actually more usable gun. That's right, I'm not walking. If they invented teleporters, I'm not walking nowhere, dude. Well, I honestly think we should use the Rattler for this. And I'm not in a position, in my opinion, to be saying no to challenges right now. Could really use the whatever it gives me. We are looking for rats here. We haven't missed the rat room in a long time. We've screwed up the rat floor, you know, within previous 7 days. But missing the rats themselves, not that common recently. So we're gonna leave that for now. I do think a gun force is in order. Dude, we're gonna finish our hunt like any second now. There's a lot of GGs. It's like a Sunyoshi Day video. What did I tell you? Any second now. There's never been. I'm told you I got the Gungeon ESPN. Okay, do I want to fight the boss? I do, but I kind of hate it. Please tread not. Tread not. It's just it's Cannonbalrog. Okay, he's a problem. Yep, you know, fair enough. We can still use a blank, but this one, you know, I'll take the L on this one. I botched it. It's all right. Wow. More than anything, as ridiculous as it may sound, and I know I preface a lot of what I say with that exact expression, but, you know, a lot of what I say is pretty dumb. Or at least a little out there. Unconventional. Wow, we got a bit of a problem on our hands. Yeah, I actually tunnel visioned on that bullet and walked into it. Be smart here. Don't forget to use your Q, as is necessary. Hold on. What I was gonna say is, my confidence is still high. Because... Woo-hoo! Because we flawless the first boss. These other bosses, they're hard, man. Not easy. It's still only level 15. Are you crazy? We'll balance this game, Blizzard. I've been using it for upwards of 8 seconds. What are you? Heavy, large bullets, dude. I like them. Especially with Helix bullets. I think we're getting a weird... Not weird. I think we're getting a good, soft synergy going here. Tell you, there's a universal law of Gungeon. It's very simple. The more items you have that have bullets in the name, the better your gun is. The better your run is. And the better your run is, the better your gun is, baby. So, we have, I mean, this has been the theme as of late. I've played badly on the first couple of floors, first few in this case, I guess. Playing badly on these floors has led us to not be in a dominant position. Still looking for rats, by the way. We're not in a dominant position, and then all of a sudden, we get a rat kill, and it looks miraculous. And I gotta tell you, boy, oh boy, would I love to continue the trend here. Thank you. Level 16, we're making progress. Can't really go to a secret room, but that's okay. But we got a lot of floor left. I don't think we missed the rat fight, just to be clear. Horrible, horrible roll. Mercifully saved from oblivion. Please. I want to see rats. I see rats, dude. Okay. Yet again, we will not forget to go to the rat floor. Mission accomplished. Ladies and gentlemen, we got him. I even see the cellar already. Just like Stephen Malkmus, you know? From now on, I can see the cellar. Makes me nervous. Let's watch old Yeller. Bit of a niche joke, that's fine. Not niche enough that people won't get it, promise you that. Still level 16. At this point, it feels like, why would I mess with the Gunderfury? Turns out, we're not getting it to level 60 on this run. I was under the impression, falsely, I might add, in hindsight, that there was any chance I was gonna maybe get this gun to a high degree of mastery. Doesn't seem impossible. I just don't want this guy to ever shoot again. Doesn't seem impossible for us to get to level 20. Level 60 is a little bit more of a... It's a pipe dream. Forget it, Jake, it's Chinatown. Dang old World of Warcraft gun, Jack Nicholson. Perfect. Where did we finish off at? 17, that's fine. I don't know, man, like, Bundle of Wands, I certainly don't dislike it. I think I gotta... I honestly think we want, like, chamber gun first chamber. And the rat gun, I think it's, like, acceptable for room clearing. It's just not that great at boss killing. But kind of reaching the point where we might not really be able to, you know, be too picky about it. Well, that's okay. I think there's always, as long as you believe in yourself, there's always a chance. You know what I mean? Right now, 77 casings. The ideal outcome here would be to be able to buy 2 keys from the shop. Oh, and maybe a little HP wouldn't hurt. I don't want to buy HP, but it may prove more relevant than I'd like to admit. Okay, we'll definitely get 1 key. Because we need a key? Like, we literally can't go to the rat floor without this, so... yeah, this one is looking just a little touchy. And, you know, the best way... Oh my god, I got hit. The best way to deal with this, for certain... don't get hit so much next time, dummy. You really screwed that one up. Oh, he's coming. But, unfortunately, we did get hit this much. So, you understand my conundrum here. It's really, you know, we can't travel back through time yet. I love you. You've been showing up at some horrible times. You know, here's my comeuppance. I don't want this run to end fast to be like a premature loss. But we haven't earned buying HP yet. We made it to the rat fight. We made it to the rat floor. We got 1.5 HP to get through the floor. Which means in the best case scenario, we probably still don't have... What? In the best case scenario, I wasn't paying attention. I don't know how I got hit. I assume I poisoned myself somehow. In the best case scenario, we're not going to have full HP by the time we get to the boss fight. So this is, it's kind of doomed. But tough it out. Definitely can't get hit by that. These guys, you never know what they're going to drop. I guess the other one maybe didn't die. DPS is not bad. Just room by room. That was an up, so now we got a right. Some of these rooms are worse than others. Laser beam. Yo, huge. So now it's up, right up. So up. Don't start with me, mister. You know, good hit, good hit. Please just poison him. I'm bagging you for the poison. Oh! Good floor until that room. Terrible, terrible run. Just very poor performance. Hey, that hurts. I'll be back to do another one, though. Of course, for now, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you did, click the like button. It's a great deal. Of course, subscribe if you want to see more in the future. For now, thanks for watching. I'll see you next time. See ya!